How can we get the names, madam?
Website?
In
How can we
website.
get the names? Could you please let me know? I also want to enroll for the same.
Kitu ma'am, please inform her. Like, can you check the tag message? Then there is a link, and through link you can give your name.
Okay.
XYZ. See, in the chat section, I have just typed website. So the link has been clicked over here. Na? Click on the website.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kitu ma'am. Can I
Welcome.
start?
Okay. Yeah, sure, you can. All the best.
Thank you, ma'am. So, hello, very good afternoon, everyone. This is grooming session, and today's your host is Gurbani. I am. So, please give your name, speak by your heart, and groom your personality. Yeah. Please enroll yourself in website. Otherwise, I will give my name.
Okay, from VC,
Choose.
anybody's interested? From
Yes,
VC?
I want to give. I want to
Actually,
participate.
Okay,
yes.
XYZ.
But
Yeah.
my first participant, I got my first participant, so I have to go with my first participant. Then it's your turn, okay?
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry
thank you.
if someone could tell me how to navigate and register myself.
Uh, Kittu ma'am sent website in chat section. You can go through the chat section. Go through the website and then enroll your name in website. Okay, are you getting me?
Copy that.
Yeah. Okay. XYZ, please mute yourself. And yeah, now I have to move forward with my first participant, and my first participant is Akash. Akash, are you there?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Yeah, very good afternoon, Akash.
Very good. Good afternoon, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking me. What about you?
I'm also very good. Yeah, thanks for asking me. And are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then just check. There is 5 questions. But firstly, I have to tell you the rule. Like, you have to choose only 2 questions, not more than 2. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, now go through the questions and check like which question do you want to speak, or please speak by your heart, and all the best.
Okay, ma'am. I want to choose. Okay, I will choose the first one. As first question, fifth one. What do you do when your mind knows the right thing, but your heart does not agree? Most of the time, it happens to me. While I will tell one example, always my instinct work well for me most of the time. It is a uh, it is a like right brain skill. Everyone knows about instinct, and about the left brain, which calculated brain. It always holds a lot of information. Most of the time, lot of information holded by left brain. It is a mind, we can call it as. Most of the decisions taken by instinct, it is by heart. I always have my instinct carry forward what I want to do in my life, a day-to-day task. But always my calculated brain will tell, oh no, when you do this kind of task, you may be somewhere else. You can't succeed because it is already calculated and well designed by the people. When you never go on those side, you may be trouble like that. It I can say it will hold my heart intuition feelings, and just pass through about my mind, and it will take the decision. That's why I always felt somewhere else my intuition will fail, because my calculator brain override on my intuition. Okay, I complete my first question. Is First question I will go with: do you think people change with time, or do they finally reveal who truly are? People always evolve. I will call that the name evolve, because as a positive aspect I will tell, most of the people will change according to their time, because every time the humans are collection of thoughts, and collection of from our childhood, whatever the consequences we face and felt, we will shape according to that. And because of that reason, every human had a chance to change according to their time. And I can say, because of that reason, they hold they can't reveal themselves, because they true themselves already inside, but they cannot, because so many situations hold them back. Most of the time, we cannot find the true one, because humans are collection of thoughts, and they will change according to time. And true themselves they never reveal, even until if they that, then also the truth will be hidden by themselves. Thank you.
Okay, Akash, so are you done with your answer?
Yes, ma'am. Only two questions you said, no? I
Yeah,
had
yeah,
two, ma'am.
only two. Yeah,
Yes, ma'am. I
okay.
completed fifth one and first one.
Yes, yes, I got it. Okay, now it is time for your feedback. Okay.
Okay,
And
ma'am.
firstly, I have to tell you, a long time ago, I host that one grooming session, and I mention you. Like, whenever you talk, then please give your brief introduction. Like, you are Akash, this and that is your name. Only short or brief introduction. And you didn't mention it. So please,
Yes, yes.
whenever you speak and you try to give your answer, then please mention your name. Like, my name is Akash, and I choose those two questions, and now I'm going to speak on that question. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah,
I will try that. Somewhere else, I forgot from the
it's
beginning.
okay. It's okay.
Yes, I will.
Totally fine. Totally fine. It is grooming session, so you got the chance to groom your personality. So totally okay. Keep it on your mind. And now about your answer. Okay. When you spoke on first question, then you spoke only two lines. No, no, you spoke six lines actually. But in actual, they are two lines. Okay. You repeat it three times. If you have very short data, then don't fumble, don't repeat it. It's okay if you have short data. Okay? Just go through two lines. It is totally fine. But if you are again and again repeat your answer, then it is, be like not a good, we can't say like it is a bad impression, but it is also not a good impression. Okay? And now it is all about your, no, it is about your first question. And now we have to move to your second answer. You mentioned one fact like lective brain contains lots of information. And then you mention it is a brain. So you already mentioned lective brain. So why you like again mention it is a brain? Okay, so don't go with superfluous content. Just mention
Ma'am,
in
I can
simple
say
lines.
I told about mine, I think so. I forgotly
It's
told about.
okay, it's okay, it is your feedback. So
Yes,
don't
okay.
take it in negative way, take it
No, no,
in a
no, no,
positive way. Yeah.
no, ma'am.
And to be honest, I like your second answer. Okay. You mentioned like people make assumptions if you go you mentioned one thing, like people make already assumptions, but if you don't listen your heart, or if you are not going through the particular thing, how can you know the facts? So we have to listen our heart, and we have to put a step towards something. So that was, very nice. And to be honest, I like your second answer. Okay, so please, like, take part in grooming session on regular basis. I hope so. You will improve day by day. Thanks a lot for your participation, dear. Sir, sorry.
No, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for giving opportunity to me. I enjoy a lot because of these questions are related to feelings and all about the mind, no, about the human.
Yes,
I really
yes.
like your questions.
Yeah, thank you. And please participate, okay? Okay, now I have to move forward with my second participant. Okay. Siddharth, are you there?
Yeah, yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Yeah, hello. Very good afternoon, Siddharth.
Yeah, very good afternoon.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. What about you?
Yeah, I'm also good. Thanks for asking, sir. And
Yeah.
please tell me which questions you choose.
Yeah, I just go with question number two and question number four.
Two and four, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, all the best.
yeah. Hi everyone. A very good afternoon, all of you. I'm Siddharth, and I choose that question. What is the difference between living your life and merely surviving your life? Yeah, it's a really good question about if you're talking about emotions. Okay, so the difference between living and surviving. Okay, that is a huge difference about living and surviving. Like we are talking about myself. Like whenever I sit alone, think I am activity, my life, or I'm just surviving. Sometimes I'm just think like that. If I just, like I'm just survive here, yeah, I'm just live here. That is a really huge difference about surviving and living. Okay, like I'll be elaborate first thing like surviving. Yeah, surviving means like you do it your daily task, like waking up every day, doing the same routine and following the same circle, and feeling like you are just freezing your time and just in a loophole. Like mention it's in a comfort. Yeah, it's a some persons have a painful for it. Like it's like our body. You breathe, but you don't feel alive. You smile, but nothing touches your heart. It's like you are running on autopilot. Everything is gone on a flow. So no excitement, no purpose, just continuation. Like in the same time, I'll be give an example to go with a school. I have never even want to go to school at a childhood. So, but if you're talking about living, it's quite different. What you want, and like what you really want in your life. That is a really good thing. Yeah, like living is a different. Living is when you wake up with at least a good hope. Like I wake up at that morning and I just want to do that work. Especially for myself, I just want to be happy whenever I do that work. Okay, like it's a small reason to move forward. It can be a dream, a passion, a person. Like it's for me especially, or a teeny hope that maybe today I'll be better. And living means feeling things, joy, fear, love, pain. It's all about the feelings. Whatever I feel, really feel. It's not all about the whenever I angry and whatever I feel for love to anyone. It's all about the feelings. And still choosing to move ahead. Living means taking a small risk, learning something new, and laughing genuinely and allowing yourself to grow with your participation and with your circle, with your friends, with your families, and whatever you want, you love the most. So most of us, honesty, stay stuck in a survival mode sometimes. We think we are too busy, too scared, too tired to actually live. But the truth is, life does not change until we decide to change our way. Like, living does not mean traveling the world or doing something big. It starts with a small thing, giving time to yourself, talking to people, love, chasing a goal, improving your personality, taking care of your mind, and allowing yourself to dream on. You never think like the people what you think about them and people think about you. It's all up to you. You are the main hero of your life. Don't be like, the decisions taken by the others of your life. Okay, that is the I personally feel for myself. I just never stuck to any golden and any type of case with people's, judgments and whatever is it. Whatever I liked most, and that is, I know that is morally and ethically is right. I'll be stand with myself. I never ever want to anyone is stand with myself or not. So yeah, life does not mean traveling the world or doing something big. And to start with the small things also, like I love to read any type of books. It doesn't make it's an intellectual or like providing me a good knowledge about. Sometimes I'll be like read some stories about any type of stories. It's a novel and for a thrilling, whatever I feel good comfortably. So yeah, it's not that's too much. It's improving your personality, taking care of your mind, and all about it. Yeah, and I just ended my last word like surviving keeps you alive, but living makes you feel alive. So surviving, sorry for it, I'm just used here. So surviving keeps you alive, but living makes you feel alive. It's mean really in depth. So it's really amazing. Yeah, and if case of my second question, like is really uh, host, can I ask you something?
Yes, definitely you can ask.
Like, in case of I just take too much time with elaborating my second question, is it any
It's
problem? Yeah,
okay.
it's be like some
It's okay.
time bond.
If you are talking, like if you take some extra time, then I will interrupt in between. Okay? And please start first. Don't think too much.
Okay, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, like, my second question is all about, do you think every painful experiences must have a lesson or is the same pain is just? Yeah, like, uh, by my side, does every pain have a lesson? Yeah. Sometimes, whenever you facing some painful things, instantly you don't realize that it is a painful and it's in a learning part for you. But when like across that suffering stage and painful stage, then you realize, yeah, it's a really really lesson for me to how to walk which these emotional traumas and these personalities. Like people often say everything happens for a reason. Yeah, it's really true. Like by my side it is true. Everything is a God's plan and everything's happened for a reason. But honestly, when you are really hurting, when your heart is breaking, when life is falling apart, it does not feel like there are any reason. It's just feel unfair. Pain is a strange thing, uh, but some pain teaches you something, and some pain just change you. Is it true? Like sometimes it teach a lot, but sometimes it change our personality, change our thoughts, change our wisdom to think about towards the people, towards the place, towards the any type of personality. There are moments like when pain become a teacher. It's so you who truly care for you. It teach you what you deserve and what you should walk away from. Sometimes pain breaks you, but some pain shape you. Yeah, is it true? Like, but then there is another kind of pain, the kind that does not teach anything. It just leave a scare, like losing someone you loved, like trusting someone who never cared, like watching your dreams fall even after giving everything. Like, it's sometimes happened with me also. Like I'm just not sure any type of story here. So by my side, but yeah, I'll be lost my good friend. Lost. He's no more. So yeah, these pains does not come with a message. Uh, they don't make you wiser. They just remind you that you are human and that's okay. Not every pain has to be a lesson. Some pain are just chapter. Like we are survived. And yeah, that is it. I don't take too much time because I really love that topic, but I don't want to
It's
take too much
okay.
time. So yeah.
It's okay. Totally okay. Actually, Siddharth, I love your answers. It feels like you live that one answers. You speak by your heart. To be honest, it is very good. And now it is, and I want to say you thank you because you listened me very carefully. You give your introduction. So that's why I mentioned thank you. That was nice. If you listen the host and respect their word, so it is very good thing. Okay, now it is time for your feedback. To be honest, I give you very good feedback. I love your answers. Yeah, you mentioned in between like you are taking too much time. Actually, you are aware of that thing, and yeah, you take some extra time, but it's okay. Because of I didn't interrupt you because you speak by your heart. And yeah, while speaking and while you're giving first answer, you elaborate the thing like there is a huge difference between living and surviving. And through surviving, you give me a proper answer, and what I get, like what I get from your answer, that is be like without surviving life is be like without any destination, you are covering distance. Okay, and when you give your living like living life no no sorry when you give your answer on living life, that is be like you are like a flower that is circulate a fragrance everywhere. Okay, so that was your message, and that was very amazing. And about your second question, second answer, it is you start it, you mentioned to quote that was nice. I remember one, pen become a teacher, or sometime it shape us, or then another one thing you mentioned like sometime pen is not like a teacher, or that it is not be like good thing. It is sometime it is be like stay with us and we have to feel it. Or you mention your own example like you lost your good friend. So yeah, that was also good. You mentioned some example that was your own. So all over your answer was good. The only mistake, uh, I find two things that you have to reduce. Actually, I'm not saying you have to reduce anything, but yeah, you use like and that two words you mention again and again. So please reduce it. All over your answer was so good. I love your answer. Yeah, and thanks a lot for participating.
Yeah, thank you for this, amazing feedback that is really important for me. And again, if I just participating in any type of sessions, I'd really, work on that about my likes and whatever I speak too much.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
okay,
you give.
thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Siddharth. You give really amazing answer, and now I have to move forward. Aditya Pratap Singh, are you there?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Hello, very good afternoon.
Very good afternoon.
Yes, so are you ready?
Yeah, okay, let me wait. I'm not ready, but still I'll say I am ready. Uh,
It's
wait,
okay.
let me see the questions first. I haven't even seen the questions. So I'll
Okay,
answer logically. I'll answer out of flow. Okay?
okay, it's okay. Okay,
Yeah.
I mention you like choose any two questions and then go with it and speak by your heart.
Okay.
There is no burden. Okay,
Obviously, there is no burden. Your voice is also so soothing. It,
okay.
it
Thank you.
already calmed my mind.
Okay,
Yeah.
now you have to go with your answer. All the best.
Okay, what is the difference between living life and merely pain is pain? Okay, I'll go with this second and fourth one. I'll answer this fourth one first. Is that okay?
Yes, totally okay.
Yeah. Should I start?
Please mention, no, please mention me like which questions I didn't listen. Sorry for that.
Okay, the question is, do you think every painful experience must have a lesson, or is
Fourth,
some pain just pain?
yeah, okay. Fourth and fifth, right?
No, second and fourth.
Okay, all the best, all the best.
Okay, should I continue? Like
Yes,
start?
yes,
Yeah.
sure.
So let me be honest with you guys. Actually, the question is wrong. I just wanna, the truth is, all pain is just pain. No pain is lesson. Because all the pain you have, endured till now, is just justification. You like, for example, you have gotten pain. Now you want to justify that this pain is a lesson because you want to say that this pain is worth something. Okay, I'm just being logical. I'm not, ready for the answer, but I'm being logical with things. But life is pain. And pain can never be, omitted by you. You can't omit pain because pain receptor will always, will always get stimulated. You'll always feel pain. But there's a difference between pain and suffering. Pain cannot be omitted, but suffering can be omitted. Suffering is a choice. So like, pain is actually which happens to the body, and suffering is what happens to the, which happens to the consciousness of you. For example, you got the pain, you got some bruise. For example, you got bruise, you say, uh, this is a bruise. Normal person, if you're like, you have two ways to take the bruise actually. Either you say, oh my god, this will hurdle so many things, it will make so many problems for me, it will create a lot of tension, my exams are coming, all this thing will convert it into suffering. That was pain, but it converted into suffering because you are taking it to the mental level. You are thinking about the future, you're thinking about the consequences right now, even though the consequences haven't come yet. Okay, but if you just take it, okay, this is pain, I have to endure it for some time, and it will be healed after a time. And pain is a natural flow of things. You pain pain is permanent. Pain cannot be omitted, but suffering can be omitted if you just accept the pain. For example, I have all of you. If this has happened with anyone, pain is until like suffering is until you accept it. For example, you accept the when you accept suffering, it converts into pain. Suffering is more painful than pain. Pain itself isn't a big deal, but when you can add up your own expectations and own things around pain, then it converts into suffering. Okay, so the truth is, life is pain, but the life is suffering. It's not true. It's a choice that you say life is suffering, or like there's a big relationship between suffering and pain. You can I hope I'm not taking much time. Okay, you can interrupt me if I take too much time. So
It's
next
okay.
one
Please
thing.
go with flow.
Hmm, is time up?
No, just continue.
Okay. So, but when do you say that pain is now a lesson? Pain is a lesson when you get to know that this is pain. Just accept pain as pain, and then you'll find out that pain is no big deal. Until you accept, say that pain will give me some lesson, pain will tell me something, pain will be the door to my enlightenment, pain will give me the liberation, the all that thing. I'm a better person now than before because I have endured so much pain. No, you are not. You're just lying to yourself actually. You're making lies, you're making a big walls of lies through on the walls of pain and lies. Okay, and when do you say you have learned something from pain? You can only one thing from pain, and that pain is pain. You don't need to give it names, give it things, give it expectation, give it different things, add it around lot of you know uh, kind of a big monogamy around it, a big fog around it. Okay, and that's how you deal with pain. Pain is pain, like accept, and the end. The pain is just pain. They're like, then it's not suffering. It's not more than pain. And then pain becomes a slow thing. The life becomes way better. And like I have experienced this. If when you accept the pain goes. The pain is not a big deal anymore. That's all. Yeah. Okay. I have to go to next question, right? Right?
Yes, right. You have
Okay.
to go. And don't take too much time. For your second question, you only have 1 minute. Okay.
Oopsie, you should have told me later. Like before. Okay. The
Yeah.
difference between Difference between living your life and merely surviving your life. Everybody is actually merely surviving their life. We can see around us, every household is just surviving their life. Okay, but living your life means you are exploring. You're not living like a pattern like things. Everybody have a pattern. You can predict a child born. He studies, he graduates JEE, IIT, and whatever government job and all. He marries, he have kids, he dies. This is predictable pattern which everyone is following. Okay, but a life which breaks the pattern is a life worth living. When you say no, I'm not going to live that like that. I'm going to break the patterns. I'm not going to listen to society. Not going to listen to my parents. I'm not going to listen to anyone. I'm only going. Sorry, the flow breaks. I'm just gonna listen to myself. I'm just gonna listen to the inner voice inside me, the highest self of me. Okay, then you say that yeah, this is the life worth living it, and then life goes in blink of an eye. Actually, that's what the monks and sages have felt after living a life worth living, because they are on a different path than us, because we are living on a pattern. They are not living on the pattern. They're living in beyond the pattern. They are not living in time. They are beyond time, because in just a blink of an eye, they just they're on different side of the life. They're beyond life, and the life which is beyond life is worth calling life only. Otherwise, all life is just patterns, are just algorithms, nothing more. Thank you. I was past.
Yeah. Yes, yes. Thanks a lot for your wonderful answer. Actually, when you are giving your first answer, and you are taking too much time actually, but I don't want to interrupt you because it is be like a lesson. It is actually very, unique and good answer. I really like it about pain. Actually, I don't have pain, but I feel. Okay,
Yeah,
let
kid.
me feel.
I'm sorry. I myself thought I should stop right now. I'm taking too much time, but I'm going with the flow. I should
Yeah,
stop now. Stop it,
it's
go.
okay. It's okay. It's okay. Totally fine. When we observe the question and we have, feel the question and we have some content, then it's happened with us. Like, okay, go with the flow and give your
Yeah,
opinion. So that
yeah. You
thing
go into
happens.
the different
In
realm and different depth. Like that,
yeah,
you like it's
that's
fun
why
to
I
go into.
didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why I didn't interrupt you. Okay, now it's time to your feedback. Okay,
yeah,
your first. Okay, I'm your host today's, right?
yeah,
Yes. So whenever you have to greet to your host or your teacher, then simply mention like good afternoon, madam. And if you like your host, like whatever your feeling is, then only mention in your in a good way. Like to be honest, madam, I enjoy your session because your voice is soothing or something else. Don't repeat it. You repeat two times, so it is not a good thing. So please mention it only once, not two times. Okay? And now it is time for your feedback of your answers. uh, like you, I will give you feedback for your second question first. Okay, and what I get through your answer, you mention living. What is the living life? It is be like when you listen your inner voice and think about yourself and go with the flow. That is the thing. Like you are not in a loophole. You are not listening others and doing good for yourself. So that is the living life, and please live your life. That is the good message from your answer. I got it. And yeah, about your first answer, everybody like it. I saw that one, fire emojis or everything. That was nice. Okay, so what I get, I want to deliver it to you, your message. uh, Pain is a lesson, until you don't accept. So don't lie with yourself. Just accept it and reduce it. And don't put pressure like your pain is something that or that thing. And don't go through the suffering, like don't make your pain suffer. When you accept suffering, then it convert into pain. So that line was amazing. I like your answer. And yeah, you're a good speaker, dude. Not dude, sir. Yeah. Sorry for that.
I am
And
very fast. Is it a problem actually? When I speak, like I'm kind of fisky, hasty kind of.
what? Please repeat.
I'm hasty when I speak. Is that a problem?
No, no, no. Firstly, you mention like this and that thing, and then you go with the flow. So that was the nice. In starting, you mention all the things. So yeah. Otherwise, your answer was good. I like your answer. Your flow was good. But please take like don't take too much time, and precise your answer. Keep it in short, not that much short. Please elaborate it, but yeah, not too much long. Okay?
Yeah, got it. Thank you for the feedback, Miss.
Yeah, and yes, now it is good. Yeah, and thanks a lot for participating. And now I have to move forward to my next participant, Anu. Anu, are you there?
Good evening, ma'am. I'm here. How are you?
Okay. I'm good. Thanks for
Okay. Not
asking.
evening, afternoon, I guess.
Yeah, good afternoon.
But
Very
actually,
good afternoon.
here now, like in Assam, it's get darken too early, so it feels like evening.
It's okay, it's okay. Even sometime I mention good morning at the time of afternoon. So yeah, don't feel shy or sorry. It is very little things that happen with us. Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me,
Okay.
you choose your questions?
So I have to choose the two questions, right?
Yes, dear, you have to choose two questions.
Okay, so I will go with 2 and 5.
Two and five. Everyone likes second question. Okay, all the best.
Okay,
And now,
thank
please,
you.
please, sorry for interruption again.
Yes.
Please tell me, like, my background, no, like, there is any background noise in my side?
No, I don't feel any kind of background noise.
Okay, okay, then totally fine. Actually, there
Okay,
is, so yeah, I thought. Okay, all the
okay,
best.
okay, thank you. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Anu, and today I'll be speaking on these two questions, which is question number 2 and 5. So, my first question is, what is the difference between living your life and merely surviving your life? So, according to the question, I would like to go it as an example from my side, because if I talk about 2 to 3 years back, I was merely surviving, and right now I'm really grateful for it that I am living my life. This change came in being when I started and thinking about myself, and I would like most of the people think that I become a little bit of selfish, I would say. But sometimes saying no, getting on the right track, or maybe doing something you love, maybe choosing the person you want to be with, are the things that might make other people unhappy, but it will make you happy. That is what are the changes, like those are the changes that I bought in my life recently. So I have been working on few things which I always wanted to work on. That is making my life more vibrant, I would say, because it feels like that I'm living my life now. Back to 2020 or 21, I would say I was merely surviving just by doing the things that I should do, assigned by whatever I was enrolled in at that point. So, if I would say that, just it will be advice for everyone. Just keep on doing whatever you feel is right, but also have a critical thinking about it. that okay, if I'm willing to do this, my heart says that I want to do this thing, but my brain is a bit saying maybe no. But if you feel like it's correct, then do it. Don't wait for anyone. There was a time when I wanted to attend something, but my parents didn't allow me to. But I was in another city, so I've never said no to my parents. But that time I did. Okay, I didn't say no directly. I said that I won't go, but I went. And to be honest, that was one of the most fabulous experiences of my life. I met so many celebrity chefs and I just loved it. Like I've always wanted to be in the culinary, like the cooking or the baking field. So yeah, that was an experience, and sometimes I feel like going out of the way is truly great. Like it can make you happy. So that's for the second question. And then the fifth number question I'll go with. What do you do when your mind knows the right thing but your heart doesn't agree? Okay, so this is a bit critical from my side to consider any one, because if I talk about myself, I feel like both of them has to go hand in hand. It's like you are you are taking both of one side by side. Both are the two sides of a coin, I would say. Heart does the emotional and like the emotional parts, which is like essential for your relationships, your friendships, and also for something which is related to emotion. And they also have the like intuition or the desires that we have in our life. The brain whereas thinks very logically, like the reasoning part or thinking the things through it, like making decisions and all. So both of them are very critical. And I think not one, you might have situations where one of them are saying no, then I feel like maybe you should maybe postpone it or think it over again by evaluating all the circumstances. But anyhow, both has to go hand in hand, because one thing cannot coexist without the other. If we are talking about the difficult decisions that we make, we need our heart for the courage to build up, and also we need the clarity through like from our brain. So both can go well. For the friends, I would say, if you have to distinguish between love and friend, that if that friend or that person I am with is okay for me or not, it has to have the emotions of your heart as well as the awareness or the ability to say no to few circumstances or the priorities that you have in your life. So for that you will need the brain, or mainly the wisdom that we talk about. So that is the conclusion of it. I feel like not one can go alone. Both of them has to go in a certain way, and we have to utilize our heart and the brain all together. So that will be it. Thank you for your patient listening.
Yes, your answer are amazing, really nice. But there is one mistake, and I want to highlight it within second. You didn't mention your name, your introduction. Where is it?
Sorry.
Maybe you love cooking and you cook your introduction and you eat it, right?
As always, the cheerful host.
Yeah, you eat it and you didn't invite us. Very bad. Okay,
Okay.
so yeah, please keep in your mind, like whenever you give your answer, then it is a very short line, like I am Anu and now I am speaking on this and that thing. So please give your introduction, okay?
Yes,
And
ma'am. I will keep that in
yes,
mind for the next time.
yes, definitely you have to keep it in your mind, okay? And now it is time about your answers. I like your answer, but firstly I have to mention about your second answer. When you mention, like, emotions and the logical things are two sides of one coin. like our heart, that is related to emotion, and our brain, like that is related to logic things. Okay, so that one line was so amazing. It is be like you content whole the data and mention within 2 lines. Okay, it is be like a proper introduction with the impressive definition. I like it a lot. And when you give your not own example, but a universal example, like you have one friend, but you have some attachment. That is, attachment means some emotion toward that friend, but you have to be clarity. That is awareness. That is related to brain. Like you have to clear like what he is or what she is or what his or her character. Doesn't matter like how attached you are with that particular person. So yeah, you mentioned that one thing, and you mentioned one, a very pure thing like our heart. Sometimes we need courage from your heart, but same time we need clarity from our brain with the logic. So that was also very amazing. I like that one thing. That's why I mentioned it first. And now I have to come to your first question that you speak or you give me the scenario. Your answer was so nice. Okay, you start with your own example. That is quite impressive. It means you are engaging yourself with the questions, or you have some presence of mind. That's why you are able to speak with your own example. You mention your present, your past. Okay, like 2 or 3 years back or ago, like in 2019, you are just surviving, and then you choose those things that makes you happy, not others. And then you again mention your parents, your a very close example, like your parents deny to not go for cooking, and then you do that one thing, like you go somewhere and do that one cooking thing that makes you very happy. It is because you like it a lot. Even I want to say you love it a lot. So that was also very good. All over, I like your answers. And yeah, I want to say thanks a lot for participating. Please participating in this session. Okay.
Thank you, Gurbani. The questions were really very touching, I would say. It was amazing to answer. I wish I could answer all of them, but I think it will be too long. Okay, so thank you so
Yeah,
much.
definitely. Yes, thanks to Kittu ma'am. Actually, she chose these questions, so thanks to her, not me.
Thank
It
you, Kittu
like
ma'am.
yes, yes, and thanks a lot, Anu, for participating. And now I have to move forward with my other participant, that is Phoenix. Phoenix sir, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. How are you,
I'm
Gurbani?
good. What about you? Very good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Yeah, everything is fantastic. And
Yes, can you speak bit low? Oh, no, no, not low. Please speak bit louder. Sorry.
okay. I can speak a bit louder. It's okay.
Yes, now it is good. Actually, in my background, there is noise. So, please speak bit loud for me. Tolerate me.
Yeah, I can speak loudly.
Okay, very thank you for that. And yeah, are you ready with your answer?
Yeah, I am ready with my answer. Let me decide that which questions I should answer.
Yes, please tell
Firstly, I
me.
really want to thank to Kittu ma'am because all the questions were very intriguing, very
Yeah,
interesting questions these are,
yes.
and it I would love to answer. Mm, I would love to answer question number two. What is the difference between living your life and merely surviving your life? And I will also love to answer question number four. Okay. So,
Okay, all the best.
yeah. So, firstly, we need to understand that living our life and, surviving life is, these are two different things. It, if you just compare these things, it's just like a chasm between, you know, just your existence and your experience. You are just existing and you are experiencing your life. So it is very akin to the chasm between these two things. To survive is to breathe, to function, to trudge through the ordinary demands of the day, like a reluctant cog in the machinery. In a machine, there is a cog is there, and which is very reluctant to work, but it is still working. That is that is surviving. That is you are breathing, you are sleeping, you are eating. If you are doing all these things, you are surviving. That is a mere survive. But experiencing the beauty of life is called um living your life perfectly. So your biological minimum, motion without meaning, routine without resonance, just eat, sleep, work, repeats, and call it a day. So uh it is like surviving the life. But to live, what can I say, that is something infinitely richer. To live is to engage with the world with curiosity and delight. And for living life, you have to have a purpose rather than simply perform tasks. If you are getting up every morning and you're performing the task, doing your to-do list, that is surviving. But you have the real purpose of your life that you make, uh, that drives you on the daily basis. That is called living life. I'm a poet, so that's why I can explain it in a very better way. That if you all the domains of life, like engineering, like medicine, law, um, these all things, engineering, medicine, law, and all the necessary things, uh, someone who architecture, these things are very necessary for surviving the life. But the emotions that you derive from the art, like music, like poetry, like painting, like photography, travel, these things give you the purpose to live. So this is right. And the second one, that must every painful experience carry a genuine moral lesson. So uh, every the problem is, in my opinion, there is no code which is universal. Every code is very subjective to the people, to the situation, to the place where it belongs to. There is no code which is universal. So there is no reason this code is becoming wrong here. It is not necessarily that every pain of our life teach us a lesson. No, moments are attaching meaning to our misery. They because some pain teach us something, that is possible. But it is not true that every pain is coming to us to teach us something. Some pain is just pain, random and inexplicable. So not every heartbreak, you know, teaches us growth. Every loss is sweet. So the answer is from my side that to understand pain is like a schoolmaster, still a schoolmaster, who teaches, who instructs something, refines our judgment, deepens our empathy, or alert us to the boundaries we must not cross again. But on other side, there are some pain which are very random. We cannot, we sometimes we don't have the answer that why it happened to us, what is the explanation to us, why it happened to only me. So unanswered pain there are. So sometimes the most honest thing we can do is acknowledge that suffering occurs, sit with it, and allow time, not uh, force moralization. Because sometimes we want to moralize every single thing in our surroundings. That is really painful. So this is the answer from my side, that some pain really teaches us and some pain don't teach us. So sorry, actually, Gurbani, actually, I wanted to talk and I didn't answer very beautifully. I tried my best, but yeah, it's okay.
No, no, don't mention sorry. Actually, your answer was so beautiful. I was listening. Actually, if you speak, more about it, like for 5 minutes, for 10 minutes, then I am able to listen you. Okay, your answers are always too good, always too good. I always like your answers. I was just listen your answer. I didn't notice like which message derived or what is, but I was listening. Sorry for that from my side, but yeah, I have to give you a
Actually,
feedback.
to be very honest, these two things were very, very philosophical topics that I answered, and it will take, because I can talk almost 30 minutes or 1 hour on these topics, but time is very limited. So it was
Yes,
becoming very
yes.
harder for me to summarize things in
No,
a shorter
no,
way.
but you
Yeah.
summarize it really well. Don't mention sorry for anything. You summarize it, in a poetic way, and you proved like you are a poet. Your answer was so good. I like your answer. Okay. What message I got from your second answer? That was amazing. Like you mentioned, it is not a necessary that every pain teach you. Sometime it is, only a question. Every pain is not good. Or in last, there is only, why. And it is unanswerable, so don't go through it. Just spend your time with your pain and realize what is this or what is the pain actually. So that was amazing. I take it as a suggestion, to be honest. And you are very right in on that point. Like in our life, we feel many pains, or sometime we got lessons actually from each and every pain. We got lesson, or we are come from that pain, but still they are with us and don't know why, and we are alone, then they only came to us and sit with us. So that was your message that you wanted to give us. So that was amazing. I really, really, really like your that one message. And for your first question, you you start very well manner. Like you mentioned, we need to understand what is suffering life and what is living life. Suffering like suffering in your life is be like existing, like you are in a loophole of sleeping, eating, and doing any random stuff. And living life is be like a experience when you know find aim or any destination, not destination, a proper aim, and your emotion derived you toward that thing. Like okay, go for it, achieve your goal, be like a flower, and that one things you mentioned. So that was also amazing. I love your answer, and as always, you mentioned in a poetic way. So that was amazing. Thanks a lot for participating.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yes. And thank I have to say you thank you, because you know when you people give me answer, and it is be like a suggestion, because you people have some experience, and to be honest, it is not all about your answer. Whenever you speak, it is not be like you are speaking. I actually take it as a lesson, and I actually think about it. I note your suggestions on copies. I do that thing. So that was also nice.
Oh
Yeah,
my
now
God.
I
You are now making me very humble. Thank you so much for these beautiful words, and I'm feeling very lucky that I'm the recipient of your this
yes,
appreciation.
yes.
Yeah.
And now I have to, sorry for that. I have to move forward because Naisa waited for very long time. Actually, notice it. I have to go with Naisa. Naisa, are you there?
Yes, hi.
Hello, very good afternoon. And I'm sorry you waited for very long time and I take some extra time. So sorry for that, madam.
Definitely okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
So,
okay.
do you have any throat problem?
No, not.
Okay, okay. Let it be go. I thought you cough, so that's why. And yeah, please try to speak loud because of there is background noise in my side. So yeah.
Okay, I will.
Yeah, and thank you. And yeah, all the best. Choose your questions and speak by your heart. As always, you speak by your heart. So yeah, all the best.
Okay, thank you so much. So very good evening, everyone. I said this side, and I will go with just two questions. The question is, do you think people change with time, or do they finally reveal who they truly are? Honestly, I don't think people suddenly change with time. What actually happens is that situations peel off the layers they were hiding behind. Simply, like when life is smooth, anyone can look calm, polite, kind, and controlled. So, comfort naturally makes people behave better. But the moment life throws pressure, like jealousy, insecurity, stress, rejection, depression, so their real reactions start slipping out. And that's when you understand who they actually are beneath the surface. And even with me, people sometimes say, "You have changed so much." But maybe I haven't changed. I have just stopped accepting what I used to tolerate. Maybe I'm finally choosing boundaries, clarity, and peace. That doesn't mean I'm fake. It just means I have grown into someone who respects herself more. So I don't believe people transform into completely new personalities. They simply stop pretending. They stop performing to fit expectations, and their natural behavior comes out. Sometimes good, sometimes not so good. And we also reveal ourselves with time. As we mature, we understand our values better. We figure out what drains us, and we learn what actually matters. Right? So, my final answer, like, is this like people don't change. Time just reveals who they truly were beneath their habits, manners, and survival mode, I would say. And sometimes it reveals the real version of us too. So yeah, that's it. Next question is, what is the difference between living your life and merely surviving your life? Okay, so for me, the difference between living and surviving is actually very clear. Surviving basically feels like you are running an autopilot, like waking up, doing tasks, and repeating the same cycle without feeling anything. Like you are functioning, but you are not really present. There's no excitement, no purpose, and no real connection with what you are doing. And like just like when everything looked normal from the outside, but inside it felt like you just trying to get through the day. That's survival mode. Okay. And living on the other hand has awareness in it. It means you actually notice your moments, like learning something new, talking with someone, taking a small risk, or without like working towards something that matters to you. And honestly, priorities also define the difference. Like when you are just surviving, your priorities simply somehow pass the day. But when you are living, your priorities shift and you think about what truly matters, what adds meaning, what helps you grow, what makes you feel connected to your own life, right? So, um, living doesn't mean everything is perfect. It just means you are engaged, you are curious, and aware of your experiences. Right. So for me, the difference is simple, and like surviving keeps you moving, but living makes you feel alive, and life basically starts feeling meaningful the moment your priorities shift from just getting through the day to actually feeling the day. So yeah, that's all from my side. Thank you so much.
Your answer is always so good. I want to praise you. You have such a, positive and presence of mind. Why I mentioned that thing, I will tell you. Okay. When you start your answer, then it was 3:59, and you mentioned good afternoon, and then it is 4. Okay, and then you mentioned good evening. That was your presence of mind. You are too punctual, lady. Okay, and why I praise, like, you are very positive, you are having very positive mindset. Okay, I listen very maybe 6 people, and they mention other people's example, other person's example. But you give me your own example. Like, I am the person who know the things and who change their behavior according to this and that thing. So you don't blame others. You give me your own personality, your own example, your own definition. That shows like how positive you are, how observed you are your life. That was amazing, dear. I like, yeah. And now I have to give you feedback or your message to audience. Okay, you start with a very honest thing, like honestly they don't change suddenly, but there is one thing, that is time. Some difficult stages change people by the passage of time. That was amazing message that you give us by your, unique voice or your unique answer. Like, to be honest, people are not change. According to time, they pretend, they stop pretending, or they are being mature. And then you involve your own example. Like earlier, I was that kind of person, and with passage of time, when you observe people, then you learn to say no, and you are come with your unique and real identity. So it is not be like revealing face, it is be like reveal your unique and real nature. And it is actually a good thing, it is not a bad thing. Okay, so your all over answer was, with the flow. You start with the basic, then you cover middle with example, and you bind up the question with your super conclusion. That was amazing thing. I always observe, I listen you 3 to 4 time, and every time you do that, you follow some steps in your speaking. So that is amazing. Even I have to follow that thing. And about your second question, you mentioned what is surviving and what is living. At last, your network was bit breaking, so at last I didn't understand. Sorry for that. But in beginning, you cover up that one point. Okay, like you are eating, sleeping, and you are running behind something, and do that thing again and again. I would love to say repeat same thing in your life. That is surviving. Okay, from outside it is good, like okay, you are, somehow pass your day, you achieve the targets, but inside it is a not good thing. Inside you are killing yourself. Okay, and what is living your life? And you mentioned one new line, like living life, it is not be like we everything is perfect. There is nothing be perfection. Okay, in every person there are some, problems, we have to face them. So it doesn't mean we are surviving. We live life by your, when we travel, when we find happiness in small small things. Or people are very puzzled. I When you speak, then I got the idea what is suffering life and what is living life. I would love to share with it to you, because from you I get the idea. Okay, sorry for that, I'm taking too much time with feedback. Yeah, okay, it is very simple. Just imagine two person from one office. They are sitting on one table, and behind them there is children. They are playing. One person who got, like who see them and got irritated from them, like why they are playing at this place or at this park. They are disturbing us. So that is surviving. And the other hand, the people, the second man, see him and feel like, okay, children are playing, it is a very amazing view. Or they remember their own days, like their own, childhood. So it is living a life, find something new in everything. I love your answer. Thanks a lot. Please participate in each and every session. I love to listen you.
Thank you so much for such a lovely feedback. And questions are surprisingly profound. They really make me think beyond the surface.
Yeah, you think, you think in depth. And now I have to go through my next participant. Actually, they are waiting from very, a long time. So yeah, Matthew, are you there?
Yeah. Hi everyone.
Ah, yes, very good.
Gurbani. I'm audible
Am I
to
audible?
everyone. Yeah.
Please speak bit loud. Please speak bit loud today for me. Please tolerate.
Am I audible now?
Yeah, you are audible. And you choose
Oh,
your questions.
okay. Done.
Okay, go through
So
it.
I would like to choose the first and fourth one. So do you think people change with time, or do they finally reveal who they are truly are? I
Okay.
don't think. Okay. So I'll start it. Okay. I don't think people change. I mean, over time. Uh, let me tell you something before going to the explanation. We are living in a world where two siblings have two different mindsets. So, if we observe our own sibling, they might have some certain types of habits or certain type of priorities, certain types of interests. They might change over the time. In the school time, they might have some kind of interest, and in the college time, they might have some certain types of interest, and in college time, they might change their interest. So, with our same sibling, we are seeing the changing priorities over the time. So it's all the time. It's mostly based on the priorities. So we can't expect from the other person who we met in our school days, or else uh, in college time, or else in office maybe. So we can't expect them to be the same all the time, because we know only the person we are seeing. We don't know the uh, uh, we don't know how he was for the last before meeting us, and also for the last 10 years, or some before joining the office or before joining the college. He might have certain types of priorities back then. Even though they came here, there might be some kind of instincts inside him. So they come all of a sudden when they meet the people matching their vibes. So they don't change over the time. It's some of their instincts, or else some of their behaviors which were part of them at the time of when they change their priorities. So they will act it accordingly to it. Do you think every painful experience must have a lesson, or
just some pain. So this is an good question. Most of the people when they are going through a rough patches or else they are going through the painful experience, they feel like this is the end of the world, but it's not. We have to see. I mean, at that time we might feel very vulnerable, and also uh, sometimes we might not find the people to share with it. So uh, we might uh, we might get a lot of negative thoughts inside of our mind. So what I could say is that's we have to see what is teaching with us. Painful experience or else the problems which we are facing, they are always temporary. We have to always see the positives at that moment. I mean, at that moment, our emotional, if you are emotionally connected or else if you are emotionally attached to it, our emotions work very well at that point of time. So we have to be very self-controlled at those moments during our painful experience, whether it may be uh, breakup or also if we lost a job or in a certain situation or if you fail in exam, whatever it is. We just have to control our emotions. We have to see what it is trying to teach us. We have to see the positives out of it. Even uh, most of the people, what they, I mean, including me sometimes, most of the people go go through. I mean, while going through all of those emotions, we commit a lot of mistakes. Like literally, we don't even know until all of those emotions goes away. So after uh, all of those emotions, uh, all of those emotions and all of those you know anger or sadness, whatever we can say, goes away. We'll just start think logically. We'll think like we will connect every dots why it is happened. We'll start analyzing. And later on, we will realize, oh, this is happening for a reason type. So from that, we'll learn some kind of lessons, of course. It's always a part of the process, and also it is always the actually the learning curve, you could say. We are just we will just evolve after that painful experience. So whenever if anyone is going through that kind of situations or else very rough batches, stay away from your phones in the first place, and you just concentrate on the things where the things went wrong. Actually, you have to see where the things went wrong. The problem always within us actually, so we have to realize it. Sometimes it may be others also, but we have to see how much we contributed to get that kind of problems or else that kind of painful experience. In some cases, uh, we might not be the problem or else we might not be the reason, but still we have to avoid it sometimes. So that's it.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Matthew, for your answer. That was nice, really nice. Even let me tell you about your second question that you chose. Actually, each and every participant choose that one question, and I got new ideas. So that was amazing. You mentioned like whenever we face pain, then we think like it is end of life, but it is not end. And we people are having some tendency like if we are going through the pain, then we are not going to share it. Then we are stuck in a loophole of distraction or depression, right? You mentioned that
Yeah.
one point. That was nice point. Actually, it is a reality. And at that time, when we feel some pain or whatever it is, you mentioned 3 to 4 example. Okay, let me tell you, Nikki, please mute yourself, dear.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Okay, please mute yourself. Kitu ma'am, can you mute him?
Um, who? Okay.
Nikki,
Um,
yeah, actually, maybe he forget to mute himself.
okay.
So, yeah,
Okay.
thank you, madam.
Okay.
Okay. You give me 3 to 4 example like breakup, lost job, exam. Sometime our exams are not, going good. So that kind of examples you mentioned, that was also very good. If you are come with examples, then at that time we have to cover or control our emotions. At that
Exactly. Like
time, at that time our emotions are on peak. So we have to, control them. Don't
we have to see
stuck
the
in
always
loop.
positives out of it.
Yes, yes.
Sometimes, we will commit a lot of mistakes. We do stupid things like
Yeah, that's
throwing
the
books
thing
or
you
else
mentioned,
I don't
and that
know.
was nice. I like that two things, like you mentioned example, and you give us such a good message. Like everyone feel pain, okay? It is not a big thing. Just don't stuck with that. Share it with your close ones and come from it. Okay, that was nice. And your second message is be like different person having different mindset. Similarly, different person face different situations in their life. So it is not be like a reveal thing. Maybe they face something else and you face something else, that one difficulties or situations. So don't judge. That one was the your message, and that one was nice. And I want to say you thank you for participating, keep enhancing yourself.
Thank you for this opportunity.
Yes, yes. Always it's my pleasure when you people participate, and now I have to go through other participants. So yeah, it is the name. Okay, maybe she is not or he is not there.
Yeah, ma'am. It's Sonia, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, ma'am. Misspelled, ma'am. Sorry,
It's
ma'am.
okay. It's okay. It's okay. Totally. I'm sorry. I didn't get it. I'm
No, it's
sorry.
not your fault, ma'am. It's all my, ma'am,
It's
from my
okay.
side.
I laugh on it. It we need something
I
that can.
noticed it later and that my name was not properly spelled, ma'am.
I find I am living my life. That's why I am finding happiness in that thing.
This is only, ma'am, about living the life, not surviving the life.
Okay. Okay. Don't do this thing. I am host. I have to mature, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So all the best for your answers, and please mention which questions you choose.
Okay, I will go with first and second question.
Okay. All the best.
First of all, I want to give my introduction. I am Sonia Singla, and I am going to participate in this grooming session. First question: do you think people change with time, or do they finally reveal who they truly are? Good evening, everyone. Uh, it is my personal experience that people change over time. Uh, as I have seen, I have observed, I have experienced in my life, the people who loved me a lot earlier, uh, I was very special for them, but now their priorities have changed. Then at that time, I feel very disappointed and it hurts me a lot. But what can we do? It's a world, and we have to go with it. I think reason behind it due to some different aspects are involved in this, such as it might be sometimes entry of some new person in their life, or their situations have changed. uh, I can say that now they have earned more money, and they have gained more popularity. These may be the might be the factors they have changed. And I can't deny that they might be facing some challenges in their life, and might be possible that their true colors are visible to us now. Earlier, they have borne a mask of goodness, but now they have removed it. There may be different aspects behind it. Now, second question. What is the difference between living your life and merely surviving your life? Mm, when we enjoy our life while experiencing its joys, and then we can see we are living our life, and our focus is to experience it to the fullest, and we always think about how can we enjoy every moment of our life. Then we can say that we are truly living the life, and we set goals in our life that what to do next, and how to help the other people willingly, not forcefully. That is also part of life that we live, and where whenever we want to do the good deeds, I think that is also part of life that we want to live. But on the other hand, when we survive the life, then our focus is only to meet the basic requirements there, such as food, clothes, and shelter, etc. And we don't enjoy the life, and we don't want to enjoy, we don't have any charm in our life and joyness, and we are only living in struggles, and we feel only adherence in our life rather than fulfilling its existence. I think these are the major differences between living and surviving the life. And that's it from my side. Thanks for listening to me.
Thanks a lot. So, yeah, I am laughing on it. Okay. Actually, you give a proper answer, and thanks to you. You mentioned your introduction. That was nice when you listen someone and who give you advice, like mention your introduction and you got it within second. You mentioned your introduction. That one was the nice thing. It is a good thing. And now it is about your questions, and not questions, about your answers. Okay. From your first question, what I get and what I get the actual content, that was about face. Like, it is good thing when you mention your own example. Firstly, you mention your own example, you give the scenarios, that was nice. But the main thing was, what I get, the main thing, that was the face. Many people, it is the nowadays era is be like a artificial era. Okay. And many people face wear some faces, or we don't know which a face is real, or which face is a fake one. Or if time shows us their actual face, then don't think too much. It is their actual face and it reveal by time, so it is a good thing. So we have to be clear, like earlier Anu mentioned, emotions and clarity. So for seeing that one faces, we have to some emotion and courage in your mind. At same time, we have to clearness and awareness in our brain. So in this way we can get like which person is good or which person is bad. Actually, you don't give me any made question or made answer, like, okay, I have to impress someone, I am going to give that one answer. It was not like that. It is a true and genuine answer that you give me, and it is the reality, and I love reality. I don't like the fakeness. That was nice. And about your second question, you mentioned like what is the living and what is the surviving. And the like many people explain that one thing, what is living and what is surviving. You mentioned one more thing that I got, like if you are willing to help other people, not by forcefully but livingly, if you are able to help other people, so it is the also sign of like you are living your life. So I like that thing, and truly it is a very genuine honest answer that you give me. So thanks a lot for your answers. Please keep participating. Okay?
Okay, thanks for your genuine feedback.
Yeah, actually your answer was genuine. I love it.
Thank you, Gurvani. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Yes. Yes, and now I have to move forward with my next participant. That is Kittu ma'am. Kittu ma'am, are you there?
Yes, I'm the last participant.
No,
Yay!
there is many more.
What? Who is the more?
Yes, there is. When Gurbani is host, then participants are there in line.
Lovely, lovely. So, I'll choose question number two, and question number 4.
Okay, all the best.
Thank you so much. First, let me read because the question is very interesting. Okay, because I only okay. So, what is the difference between living your life and merely surviving your life? Okay. So, very good afternoon, everyone. This is Kettu, and the questions which I have chosen is question number 2 and question number 4. So, for me, surviving feels like you are an autopilot, waking up, doing what is expected, completing your tasks that don't touch your heart, and repeating the same pattern every day, right? It's like you are alive, but not really living, just pushing through time. For an example, there are so many people who go to the same office every day, follow the same routine, come home tired, and repeat without ever asking themselves if this is what they actually want, right? But living your life, that's the whole different energy. See, living is when you choose your direction, not just follow the crowd. Living is when you feel excitement, curiosity, and even fear, because at least it's your path, right? So surviving means keeps you safe. Living makes you grow, and most of us begin life by surviving until one day, like a small voice inside says, "I want something more." Doesn't sometimes we hear a voice from inside our heart or something, that a small voice, and I think like like the moment you decide to try something new, a class, a skill, a trip, not because someone told you, but because you wanted to, right? So the moment you listen to that voice, life suddenly stops feeling heavy and starts feeling real, colorful, and meaningful. So that's when you understand like existing is one thing, but living is a choice you make every single day. So I move with this fourth question. Do you think every painful experience must have a lesson, or is some pain just a pain? Well, I think pain is one of the strangest teacher in our life. Sometimes, it breaks you. Sometimes it builds you, and sometimes it just passes through without any meaning at all. There are, pains that truly teach. They open your eyes, makes you wiser, makes you stronger, and show who stands with you, right? Like for an example, when someone like close to you hurts you, so it teaches you what boundaries you need next time. But some pain, some pains is just pain. It comes suddenly, and the moment it feels like it has no purpose. It's just an heaviness. It's like it's too heavy, and I think that's okay. Like not every wound needs to become a physiology. Not every heartbreak needs a deeper meaning, right? But what I have felt is this: when the pain settles, you change, right? Maybe you become a little softer, maybe stronger, maybe more aware of what you deserve. Like when you fall and scrub your knee, the pain goes away, but the next time you walk a little more careful, right? So the real lesson isn't about always in the pain itself. The lesson is in who you become after you walk through it. So yeah, that's all from my side, Gurbani. Thank you for everyone listening to me.
Yes, madam. Give me a second. Yep, I'm there. Okay. Sorry for a moment because my sister was there and she's teasing me as always. Okay, now I have to come to your answer. It was so good. I enjoy your answer. You give your answer like a living bee. You are living your answer. It is be like. It was so good. When you give me the scenario, like what is surviving, when you do this and this stuff each and every day, you don't know what is going on in your life. And when you mention what is living, okay, Siddharth, please replace that one Hindi word to brother and don't show your notes to me. And about your, I like your first answer, and about your second uh, answer, that one I like. Like, pain is the strangest teacher. How can you people like are so good to be that kind of structure? Are like all you are poet? Please tell me. It is be like a stranger's teacher. It is so amazing. Sometime it teach you, sometime it passes from you, and sometime it is actually pain. But don't worry about your pain. Just it is sometime we need pain. It is very compulsory in your life because if there is no pain, then how can you value your happiness? Okay, if like imagine you are in your life, you are a happy person, okay, and you got success without failure, okay, so how can you able to value it? When you feel failure, then you know what is the value of that success. And when you feel pain in your life, then you find the value of happiness. Like, from this pain I got that one happiness, and I have to respect that one thing. So that is the also nice thing. I love your answer. Yeah, this is from my side. There is no nothing. In my life, there is no pain. I find only pain when I listen sad songs. Yeah, let it be go. Don't like men. Consider me as a happy person. Now I have to go with my next participant. That is Mahir. Mahir, are you there? And yeah, Kitu ma'am, thanks a lot for participating. Don't feel sorry, okay? Don't feel what we say painful. I didn't mention thank you for your participation. Yeah, Mahir, are you there?
Yes, ma'am, I am here.
Yes, very good evening.
Yeah, good evening, ma'am.
Yes, so are you ready?
Yes, ma'am, I'm ready. So it's my turn to deliver my speech about two questions. So I like the first question is, what is the difference between living your life and surviving your life? Like that, if you want to live your life, you need to make a plan, and you should do what you want, and you should do something that makes you happy and enjoyable. Like that, if you follow your hobbies, which type of hobbies you have, then you can enjoy your life and not like a robot. You can live like a human, and and how you maintain your quality time with your family members. Suppose if you watch any kind of movie with your parents, then you feel happy. Good movie. You should do that type of things also. Like you passing your quality time with your loved one. There will be your family members or your friends. You can do that type of things too. But nowadays, we people didn't focus on living our life. We just surviving our life. That makes our life boring. So if we follow some mm, routine and our hobbies, and then I we can change that thing. And another question is that the fifth question. What do you do when your mind knows the right thing, but your heart doesn't agree? It was happens with everyone, you know. We know the reality, we know everything, we understand, but we didn't control our thoughts. We become so much emotionally full sometimes, and we take decision in our life. It happens with everyone, you know. That is why emotional persons face lot of mm, um, mind type of problem. They are always feeling the pressure because they didn't control their thoughts. They didn't follow the logical part when they take any kind of decisions. They always follow their heart. So it's not good. We should also focus on our also focus on the logical part in our brain. Then we can take right decision for ourselves. Um, mm, and think logically everything. Then we can take the right decision in our life. So everyone understand what is good for us, what is bad for us, but we didn't control our mind. Cause of that issue, we fail in our life. So we should prioritize our goals, our ourselves first. We should do self love, but nowadays we are trying to we are trying to um, please other people, or focusing on them, or trying to thinking about other persons. Some people doing that type of thing, so it's not good. So always thinking ourselves what is good for us, think like that, and think logically, not to always think in your emotion or mind. So that's all about this two question answer, man.
Okay, it's very nice. Your answers are good. I like your answer as it is a sweet and simple answer. Now it is time to your feedback. Okay. uh like when you start, then you mention I'm going through the speech. Okay, don't mention that thing. Mention when you are going to speak on particular question, then replace that one speech word. It is not be like a speech is be like some event, and when you are giving that one scenario of society, it is some different thing. It is answer, it is question and you are giving answer. So come with that thing. Like, okay, very good evening to all of you. I'm Mahir and now I am going to speak on that one question. Otherwise, you can say now I am giving my answers. Okay, so start in this way. Replace that one speech. And about your first question is, be like similar to everyone, and you listen actually the feedback. So I'm not giving going to feedback on that one particular question, but your second question and your second answer was good. Okay. uh it is, you mention like we are humans and we have both the aspect, we have both the feelings, the logical and the emotion one feeling. And as per we know, like emotionally we are attached with the someone. It is most of time we got emotional and attached, but it is not a right thing. We have to be a logical person. If we our thoughts are clear and if we are able to think clearly, then only we can took a right decision in our life. So be logical with emotional. Okay, so that was also nice, and thanks a lot for your participations and for your answers. So my suggestion is, please keep participating in each and every session. Okay.
Thanks, ma'am, for your
Yes.
valuable feedback.
Yes, and please take my feedback in very positive manner. Don't take it in negative manner, okay? Like if I am highlighting your mistakes and I am giving you something, lines like this, replace that one scenario. So don't think like it is a bad. Just, think it a positive, and yeah, take it positive. Do positive, always having a positive mindset. And my next participant is D&D. D&D, are you there?
Yes,
D&D.
I am here. I was just listening
Hello.
you on and on. Yes, yes. Am I audible?
Yes, you are clearly audible to me. A very good evening.
Yeah, very good evening to you.
Yeah, how are
So,
you?
yeah, I'm fit as a fiddle. How about you?
I am also so good. Even, after listening so much, so many participants, I get some, life lesson. So I will be like productive session. I enjoy the
Okay,
session.
that's good.
Yeah. So yeah, please, I want to mention you one thing. You are my
Hmm.
last participant. After you, I'm not taking any participant name because at
Mm-hmm.
5 I have to go. And yeah, please give me short answer, please.
Okay, okay. I will conclude in 3 minutes. Okay?
Okay, okay,
Both,
definitely.
both.
All the best.
Thank you, ma'am. So, hey, good afternoon, everyone. DND this side, and I am going to respond to question. Here we have the first, like the second one and the third one. So let's go one by one. So the first one, what is the difference between living your life? Not third one. I will go with the last one because everyone. Okay. So the second, what is the difference between living your life and merely surviving your life? See, if I talk about living our life and surviving our life, so it's both are totally different. So what I am trying to stress here, living our life, what does it mean? Means you are physically sound, you are mentally sound, and even you are financially sound. If both are just blending and coming together, so now you have like a full liberty to explore whatever you wanna. But how is it possible? Suppose if you have like a good health, and if you wanna go somewhere, definitely you would. Nobody would restrict you. Even your physical, like the body, the strength would not stop you. But what if somebody is like suffering from disease or whatever? So yeah, so the blending of first. Now if I delve into the second, like a mentally sound, what if you are like a physically sound but mentally always just disturbed by just your like a family pressure, by your friends pressure, or even like whatever the chaos you have been just surrounded with or just bounded with? So yeah, so and why is it so? And if you are mentally disturbed, maybe your decision would be altered even on and on again by your relation or even the friends, family, or whatever. Now if I move to the last one, that is like why I'm mentioning the financially sound. If both are good, you are like physically fit, you are mentally sound, but what if you haven't like that much like a finance, like money in your account? So definitely if DND wanted to explore the whole nation, whole country, or even the over the worldwide, definitely my mind would restrict. No, DND, you don't have even money in your account, so how could you explore? So blending of together could give you liberty to explore, and that is like living your life. Means there is no restriction. Whatever I wanna, I will do. Now if I talk about even in terms of like surviving our life, if I talk about the what surviving our life, I don't, like 73% of people they are surviving, even they are suffering with the malnutrition. See, the people whoever like suffering with like a malnutrition, even suffering with just getting hand to mouth, just like a one time food, and even also dependent on like a sometime like a government scheme, sometime even their family, their like hierarchy, whatever they are following. Do you think they have like a full liberty? Definitely not. So they are not living their life, they are just surviving their life by watching and perceiving whatever going in their society. So we should go in the former, not the latter. Yeah, that's all for the first one. Second one, the what do you do when your mind knows the right thing but your heart doesn't agree? So I'd again go with the blending of both, but 90% with the mind and the 10% with the heart. But why is it so? I could relate with one example. You know MS Dhoni, when he has promoted Rohit Sharma in Australia, like in Australia in like a series, that time even his mind it evaluates everything whatever he has done in the past. On the other hand, even his heart not even allowed to promote him like in the opening pair. But why is it so? Because the like a critical series, if he would lose nas, maybe his captaincy would also live in the lurch. But just because of the evaluation of the data, whatever he has gone through in the past, he believe. So every time we should not every time talking about, but if we go through the data, logical reasoning, whatever we have, so definitely we are not going to deceive by our brain too. Second, if I talk about why we are talking about, even we heard about Akshar Patel, the way even the Rohit Sharma itself promoted Akshar Patel in critical situation, even the nonchalant situation against the South Africa final match, even he has performed. What do you think? Even his heart not allow to promote even the all rounder, promoted all rounder, and even some like a best like a batsman are sitting. So this is because of like evaluation, this is because of the data. But no, like 10% even your heart was also beating ups and down. What if he would not perform? So it's all about because of emotional intelligence. The more we even like strong in empathy, so we could easily handle the situation. So that's all. Did I take more than 3 minutes?
No, no, it's okay. Totally fine if you take time. It is your session. You can take time. It's your right to freedom according to Article 9. Okay? Yeah. Like I will give you very short feedback. Okay? I know you are a very good speaker already, but the thing I like in your answer about your second answer, then you mention like you didn't mention the scenario like surviving is this thing, living is this thing. You mentioned the exact data and exact definition of surviving. As a student, as a teacher, like what is surviving? Surviving is the that thing when people get only, hardly get one time food, so that is the surviving. It is not about living your life in different manner, like living your life in loophole or living your life with happiness. It is a condition, but you give me the actual definition of surviving as the government provide us. So I like that thing. And even you mentioned the particular names, I forget the names to be honest, but you give me the exact data about that persons and with that example. So that was also a nice thing that I liked in your answer. And yeah, thanks a lot for participation. And please keep participating in session and enroll your name at first so I can listen to you properly with the active mindset. Okay, because all the time your answers are so good. So yeah, this is from my side.
Okay, thank you, ma'am, for giving a valuable feedback. I will definitely work. Okay, thanks a lot.
Yes, yes. I like your answer. I didn't find any mistake. That was amazing actually. Um, Day by day you are become, a pro speaker. So yeah, thanks a lot to everyone for participating in this session. And now I am going to wrap up the session because it is already from last 2 hours. And right now I want to wrap up the session, but there is no admin who can help me in stop the recording. So Raj brother, are you admin? And tell me.
Help, ma'am. Thank you,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yeah, Priyanshu, and please like stop the VC recording and change the title.
Okay.
Yeah, please.